What's up, Giant Slayers? Brandon here from David vs. Goliath BJJ. In today's video, we're going over a beginner's guide to footlocking a big guy. So if you guys want to learn, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so before I show you guys the setup, I just want to go over the mechanics of finishing a footlock, again, for beginners. Okay, so the most basic way to learn this is to start off in Ashigarami. And this position is basically I have one knee up the middle and one foot to the outside of the hip. Okay, but you know, we're talking about big guys. Okay, so notice how Tim's leg is very, very long. Okay, so if I go to footlock him, my body is fully stretched out, and you guys can see my grip is on like the middle of Tim's calf. So because of that, the standard Ashigarami position with my legs right here isn't the most effective for me. Okay, so I need to get to the end of the lever. Okay, so you guys look at Tim's foot here. Yeah, I want the blade of my wrist to go all the way to his heel. Okay, that's where I'm going to be able to apply the most leverage to this footlock. Okay, so again, if I fall into him and I'm here, I'm this deep on his leg, okay, I'm going to have a really hard time footlocking him because his leg's so far past behind me. Plus, generally speaking, when guys have longer legs, they're not going to just sit there all the time. They're going to move. He might even try to put me in different types of footlocks, and he's going to have more leverage than I do. Okay, so as a starter for your foot positioning, okay, I'm going to end up putting 2 feet right on top of his leg. Tim's kneecap is right about here. Okay, on my feet above the kneecap. Okay, placing on his thighs. Okay, now this, you guys, is going to take a little bit of trial and error. Again, the main principle is you want to be at the end of the lever, at the end of your partner's foot here. Okay, so if my feet have to come all the way up here, mid-thigh or lower thigh, that's up to you based on how long your legs are and based on how long your opponent's legs are. Okay, so that's going to be the basic footwork. Again, I'm going to put 2 of my feet on top of Tim's thigh like this as I go to finish. Okay, so now on the ankle lock itself, yeah, I'm wrapping over the top here, and I like to start with the blade of my forearm, okay, and I slide it all the way to the back, right to where it catches Tim's heel. You feel that, Tim? Sure. Yeah, I'm all the way at the edge of Tim's heel here. That tells me I'm far enough back to get a decent amount of leverage on his footlock. Okay, so now right here, if I angle off a little bit, you guys can see there's space between my armpit, my bicep, and Tim's foot. Okay, so I want to take away this space by shooting my elbow deep. Okay, so right now, I'm trying to put my elbow as far in as I can. Okay, and my hand, right, is going to reach up with my thumb to the middle of my sternum or higher. Okay, when this arm starts to drop below my chest line, I lose a lot of leverage on the footlock. Okay, so once I get it wrapped up here, again, I want to make sure my elbow is touching my ribs, and this hand, this thumb stays above my chest line. Okay, I like to put my thumb right in the middle of my chest here, keep it nice and high. Okay, so here I am, I slide, okay, all the way to the edge of the heel, then I shoot my elbow in deep, and if I can, if I'm wearing the gi, I can grab the gi up nice and high here. If it's no gi, I like to make a fist with this hand, okay, connect my other hand like a guillotine grip here and go high elbow. Okay, the main thing is I don't want to start to drop my hands down, I want to keep my hands nice and high. Okay, but since we're wearing the gi for today, right, to help you place your hand in the right position, you guys can start grabbing your lapel here, just to make sure again your hand is above your chest line. Okay, so as I fall back for it, okay, I'm falling back, okay, I'm trying to touch my elbow, okay, to my hip line, okay, and I'm trying to keep this grip again above my chest line. Okay, as I fall to my shoulder, okay, I'm going to put my feet in place. As we talked about earlier, I'm going to look to extend and look behind me. Okay, so here I am, I fall to the side, and I can start to look behind, and get a nice little footlock there. Okay, so again, common mistakes is footlocking too low, okay, here. Sometimes you're even on the ankle, okay, but you're still too shallow. Okay, you got to make sure that the blade of your forearm slides all the way back to the heel. Okay, that's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is leaving too much space between your elbow and your body. Okay, mistake number 3, letting your hands drop below your chest line. And mistake number 4, in my opinion, for short guys, is going to the Ashigarami position instead of placing your feet on the hips. Alright guys, so as a basic setup, sometimes I'll be standing over Tim's guard. Okay, I see his legs dangling. Okay, I look to wrap. Okay, and I like to get my grip set in place before I fall. Okay, so I'll slide here, Gotta get my grips here, and Tim already feels pressure. Now I can start to drag it backwards and look to fall into it. Okay, so I don't want to lose the heel. If Tim's heel pops out, okay, I might lose it there. Okay, so I gotta make sure I gotta pinch my elbow to my side, and I can kind of make like buff guy chest. So, where I stick my chest out, okay, elbow back, and I can even shoulder down, kind of get my shoulder down here. There's a lot of little mini mechanics going on in the finish, but just work on the basics for now, and then start to get feedback from your opponent and how you can make it tighter. Okay, so again, from the standing position, I'll look to wrap up the heel, okay, or the ankle here, I'll slide. Okay, I'll get my grip set in place here. Okay, as I sit, I'm pulling Tim with me. Again, looking to place my feet on top of his thighs. Okay, I can fall to the side here. Okay, if he's not tapping it. Again, I can look behind me and look to get my shoulder behind. Again, try to keep my hands above my chest line as I go to finish here. So one last time. Okay, wrapping, sliding to the edge. Here at the end of the lever. Okay, keeping my elbow high, okay, falling back, okay, placing my feet on top of his thighs, okay, arching back, going for my finish. All right, guys, so Tim had a really good feedback for me as we're going over this, and he said he felt like his ankle was gonna break, okay? So if you guys feel more of Achilles type of pain, that's good, but you're not always gonna get guys who are higher levels or guys who have a stronger pain tolerance to tap. The feedback you should be getting from your partner is feel like your ankle is kind of going to separate, your ankle is going to break, okay? So again, obviously while you're practicing with your partner, be safe, get feedback, but again, the main principles, if you're short, again, try to get to the end of the lever, keep your hand above your chest line, okay, elbow down, make buff guy, all right, and use your whole body to attack the leg, not just your arm. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram at David vs. Goliath BJJ. Love to help you out along your journey. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.